How many carrots do you need to eat to activate your metabolism each day? Have an answer? Let me show it to you. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Clinical studies have shown that that dose of carrots activates your metabolism.
Meet Dr. William Li, a world-renowned Harvard-trained medical doctor, researcher, and president and founder of the Angiogenesis Foundation. His work has led to more than 40 FDA-approved therapeutics and devices for cancer, cardiovascular disease, wound healing, and vision loss. He is also a New York Times best-selling author of Eat to Beat Disease, The New Science of How Your Body Can Heal Itself, and Eat to Beat Diet, Burn Fat, Heal Your Metabolism, and Live Longer. Disclaimer: the information provided in this video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Do not disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have read or seen in this video.
First of all, I'm a vascular biologist. I study blood vessels. And so I know a lot about lectins because lectins are very important for the integrity of our circulation. In fact, lectins are kind of the super glue that holds our tissues together. If you didn't have lectins, you'd literally fall apart.
Swollen feet and legs can be uncomfortable and are often a sign of poor circulation. Fortunately, certain foods and drinks can naturally improve circulation and reduce fluid retention. In this video, we'll explore the top foods and drinks Dr. Li recommends consuming to improve blood flow to the legs and feet. Beans.
Beans are one of the core foods that are found in people in the blue zones. These are people that live long and they live well. So they live for a long period of time and they live a good quality of life during that period. And one of the common denominators of what everybody eats in these areas are beans. So like I told you, I like white beans. Soak them overnight. That gets rid of some of the phytates, which are perfectly fine when you soak them off like that, and cook them. I like white beans cooked in a stew. You know, you make your little mirepoix, chop up some carrots and onions and celery, chop them really fine. You cook it down in some stock. If you're a vegetarian, use vegetable stock. You can add some herbs like rosemary and then cook your beans in there and cook them down. You want to throw a little white wine. The heat will cook off the alcohol and you've got yourself this incredible white bean stew, great source of dietary fiber.
Dr. Li recommends beans for their exceptional health benefits, particularly in improving circulation and supporting overall cardiovascular health. Beans, such as lentils, black beans, and navy beans, are rich in plant-based protein, fiber, and essential nutrients like magnesium and potassium, which are vital for maintaining healthy blood pressure. Dr. Li highlights that the high fiber content in beans helps reduce cholesterol levels by binding to cholesterol in the digestive tract, thus lowering the risk of clogged arteries. In addition to their heart protective properties, beans have a low glycemic index, meaning they release glucose slowly into the bloodstream. This helps prevent sudden spikes in blood sugar levels, which is crucial for preventing inflammation, a known contributor to poor circulation and fluid retention. Furthermore, beans are loaded with antioxidants, particularly polyphenols, that help reduce oxidative stress, improving the health of blood vessels and preventing conditions like swollen feet and legs.
Eating 1 can of white beans 5 days a week for a month actually not only lowers your inflammation, but it improves your metabolism as well, because a healthy gut microbiome fed by dietary fiber, which comes from beans, in this case white beans, actually lowers visceral fat in your body. And visceral fat tends to be inflammatory. And if you've got arthritis, you got enough problems with inflammation. You don't need visceral fat, the fat that's deep inside the tube of your body, to make everything worse. So beans actually not only lower inflammation overall, but they also lower visceral fat. So you've got less of that inflammation going on as well.
According to a review in Nutrients, a study explored how eating black beans affects blood circulation, particularly in the context of high blood pressure. The research focused on the potential health benefits of black beans compared to white navy beans in a specific type of rat known for having high blood pressure. The study aimed to determine if regularly consuming black beans could improve blood vessel function and structure over an 8-week period. It was believed that black beans, which are rich in beneficial plant compounds due to their dark color, would help reduce the negative effects of high blood pressure on blood vessels. Additionally, The researchers wanted to find out if these benefits would last if the rats stopped eating black beans. The results indicated that black beans significantly improved the flexibility of small blood vessels in the rats. This flexibility is crucial for healthy blood flow and can help lower the risk of heart problems. The study also found that black beans help prevent harmful changes in the structure of blood vessels that can occur with high blood pressure. However, when the rats stopped eating black beans, the positive effects on their blood vessels quickly disappeared, suggesting that regular consumption is necessary to maintain these benefits. Improved vascular function, as observed with the consumption of black beans, may help enhance blood flow and reduce the stiffness of blood vessels. This can lead to better circulation, which is crucial for preventing fluid buildup in the lower extremities. By maintaining healthy blood vessel function, black beans could potentially help reduce the risk of swelling in the legs and feet. Dr. Lee emphasizes the role of beans in promoting gut health, as their fiber content nourishes the beneficial bacteria in the gut. A healthy gut is directly linked to better circulation and overall health, as it reduces systemic inflammation, aiding in the prevention of fluid buildup in tissues. Regular consumption of beans, according to Dr. Lee, is a simple yet effective way to support heart health, improve circulation, and reduce the risk of conditions that lead to swelling in the lower extremities. Carrots.
Let's talk about carrots. Carrots are one of my favorite foods as well. Get them in the grocery store all year round. And I used to think, by the way, carrots were not that great. I used to think of them as rabbit food, right? If a pet rabbit, you feed them some carrots. But guess what? Carrots are really, really delicious. And they also have a lot of dietary fiber and carotenoids. Not surprisingly, the name carotenoids, carrot, they're similar. These carotenoids get into your body and they help feed your gut microbiome along with the dietary fiber. Dietary fiber and carotenoids lower inflammation, all right? And they boost immunity to help protect you against infection. And the carotenoids also have powerful antioxidant properties that can protect your DNA from damage coming from the environment. So what kind of damage am I talking about? You know, toxins that you might breathe in or be exposed to, radiation like radon coming from the earth. You can't stop that. Off-gassing, what have you been talking about? New furniture, new carpet, new car, all that lovely smell that we associate with new stuff. Hey, those are solvents that are off-gassing. They damage our DNA. And of course, environmental pollution. Unfortunately, we're surrounded by it. So carrots, by protecting our DNA from the inside out, actually helps us counter the effects of what we might be exposed to in the environment.
Dr. Lee recommends carrots for reducing swelling in the legs and feet due to their anti-inflammatory properties and high levels of antioxidants. Carrots are rich in beta-carotene, which helps reduce inflammation that contributes to fluid retention and swelling in the lower extremities. Inflammation is a key factor in poor circulation, which can lead to the accumulation of fluid in tissues, causing swelling in the legs and feet.
The carrots were actually frozen carrots that you could buy in a grocery store. So just know it's really easy to get these carrots. And they were cooked for 10 minutes in boiling water. Then they were minced up in a fruit processor before being fed to the subjects. And what the researchers did is they analyzed the blood from the subjects before the study, before they ate carrots, and then 3 weeks after they were eating carrots, and then 6 weeks after that. So here's what they found. As soon as 3 weeks after starting carrot eating, the blood of the subjects in this research had more DNA repairing activity than before they started eating carrots, meaning that compared to the beginning of the research study, they had more DNA protecting power just 3 weeks later.
According to a review in the Nutrition Journal, a study investigated the effects of drinking fresh carrot juice on heart health and antioxidant levels in 17 adults from Texas A&M University. Participants consumed 16 ounces of carrot juice daily for 3 months. The study found that while carrot juice did not significantly change cholesterol or triglyceride levels, it did lead to a slight decrease in systolic blood pressure, suggesting a potential benefit for heart health. When blood pressure is high, it can put extra strain on the heart and blood vessels, which may lead to fluid buildup in the body, particularly in the legs and feet. This condition, known as edema, occurs when excess fluid leaks from the blood vessels into surrounding tissues, causing swelling. Carrot juice may help lower blood pressure due to its high levels of potassium and nitrates. Potassium helps balance sodium levels in the body, which can reduce fluid retention, while nitrates can improve blood flow and promote better circulation.
Carrots were not originally orange. The original carrots were purple. Well, actually, they were purple on the outside and kind of yellow on the inside. If you snapped them in half, you'd see a purple ring, and then the inside of it would be bright yellow. So how did carrots become orange? Well, in the 17th century, farmers in the Netherlands, Dutch farmers, began breeding carrots so they were mostly orange. And the legend goes that these farmers were paying tribute to William of Orange, the Dutchman who helped to free the Netherlands from Spanish rule. And that started this cascade of enthusiasm to have orange carrots.
By potentially lowering blood pressure, carrot juice may help alleviate some of the pressure on blood vessels, reducing the likelihood of fluid leaking into the tissues and causing swelling in the legs and feet. Pomegranate juice.
Now, most of you will know what a pomegranate looks like, maybe a whole fruit. It's kind of a big, heavy, apple-y looking thing, red fruit. It's got a little crown at the top. And if you cut it open, inside are all these seeds. And around every seed is this layer of juice. Really sweet, absolutely delicious. You can put the pomegranate seeds on salad or what have you. But you can also get pomegranate juice. And the way they make pomegranate juice is they cut the pomegranate in half and they press the seeds out. And if it pressed out through the skin, you actually get elagitannins. Now, these are natural bioactives that are found inside the pomegranate seed, in that juice. And a lot of it's also in the rind. So when you press the juice through the rind, you pick up a lot of the elagitannins. Now, what do these actually do that's helpful for longevity? Well, it turns out that the elagitannins are not only anti-inflammatory, good for healthy aging, but the elagitannins also cause your gut, okay, your lower gut, your colon, to secrete mucus. Now, this is normal. We make mucus in our mouth, and we also make it in our lower gut, in our colon. And the mucus in your colon, by the way, helps all the stuff slide through, so you can actually be regular, right? Not constipated. But that mucus also supports the growth of a very, very important healthy bacteria called Akkermansia muciniphila.
Dr. Lee recommends pomegranate juice for its powerful effects on circulation, inflammation reduction, and overall heart health, which can significantly help reduce swelling in the legs and feet. Swelling or edema can occur due to various reasons, including inflammation, poor circulation, or fluid retention. Pomegranate's anti-inflammatory properties may help alleviate this swelling.
What I always tell people is just have 8 fluid ounces, that's 1 cup of pomegranate juice, and that's it. You're not talking about hydrating yourself with pomegranate juice. We're talking about getting that elagitannin in order to be able to get your gut to grow the Akkermansia muciniphila for overall health, immune health, and also to be able to actually act as a factor for longevity.
According to a review in the International Journal of Advanced Research in Microbiology and Immunology, pomegranate has been shown to reduce inflammation in the body, which is a key factor in conditions that lead to swelling in the legs and feet.
This is a pomegranate. It's actually a fruit from Asia. And inside this are a bunch of these ruby red seeds with juices. This really juicy little seeds. You can put them in salads. You can actually juice them as well. Here's what's in the juice. It's got something called elagitannins. These are bioactives that can do a lot of great things. One of the things they do is actually they can cut off the blood supply to tumors, so they can starve cancer by cutting off the blood supply. But the other thing that they do is they improve your gut health by helping to grow a bacteria called Akkermansia. This is a guardian of the gut and guardian of health, and it actually comes from the pomegranate. So don't be afraid to pick one of these things up and eat the seeds and juice them if you dare.
Research indicates that pomegranate extracts can significantly decrease edema, particularly in cases where inflammation is present. This suggests that consuming pomegranate or its extracts might help reduce swelling by addressing the underlying inflammation. Garlic.
If you don't recognize these are garlic scapes. This is actually the tops of garlic. I've cut them into about 1.5 inch, 2 inch pieces. I've actually coated them with some extra virgin olive oil, a sprinkling of sea salt, and now I'm gonna roast it in the oven at 450 degrees for about 10 minutes, and that's gonna actually caramelize the garlic scapes. So you get this nice sweetness out of it. Now, what's in a garlic escape? It's got allicin because it's an allium member of the allium family, and allicin improves your glucose sensitivity. It actually improves your metabolism, your lipid metabolism, to lower your cholesterol, and it can actually help fight harmful body fat.
Dr. Lee recommends garlic for its potent ability to improve circulation, reduce inflammation, and support heart health, which can be highly beneficial in reducing swelling in the legs and feet. Garlic contains compounds like allicin that help relax blood vessels, promoting better blood flow and reducing the risk of fluid retention in the lower extremities. Improved circulation is essential for preventing swelling, as it ensures that blood and fluids don't pool in the legs and feet. Garlic also has strong anti-inflammatory properties, which help reduce the inflammation that contributes to poor circulation and swelling. By lowering inflammation in blood vessels, garlic supports healthy blood flow and reduces the risk of blood clots, which can lead to fluid buildup. Additionally, garlic helps regulate blood pressure by increasing the production of nitric oxide, a molecule that dilates blood vessels and promotes smoother blood flow. This function, combined with its ability to reduce cholesterol levels, makes garlic an excellent natural remedy for improving circulation and reducing swelling in the lower limbs. Beet juice.
Beets. Beets have a bioactive called betanin, which is anti-angiogenic. It cuts off the blood supply to tumors, and in beets actually is a substance that actually causes our body to produce nitric oxide, which actually helps heal our blood vessels and lower blood pressure. It actually causes vasodilation. So beets are great, and also beet greens. The tops of beets also contain bioactives that are worth going for when you actually cook with them. So don't throw away the tops.
Dr. Lee recommends beet juice for its powerful ability to improve circulation, reduce blood pressure, and combat inflammation, all of which can help alleviate swelling in the legs and feet. Beet juice is rich in nitrates, which the body converts into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide helps relax and widen blood vessels, improving blood flow and oxygen delivery to tissues. This enhanced circulation reduces the likelihood of fluid buildup in the lower extremities, which can cause swelling.
Beets, when you chew them up, okay, and you have in a smoothie, you'll definitely be able to experience this. Will helps your body produce nitric oxide, which is good for your blood pressure, dilates your blood vessels.
According to a review in the journal Applied Physiology, beetroot juice supplementation improves peripheral blood flow, endothelial function, and anti-inflammatory status in individuals with Raynaud's phenomenon. Researchers investigated how beetroot juice can help people with Raynaud's phenomenon, a condition that causes blood vessels in the fingers and toes to spasm in response to cold or stress. In the study, 23 participants with Raynaud's consumed either nitrate-rich beetroot juice or a nitrate-depleted version over a period of time. The results showed that both types of juice increased blood flow in the thumb after exposure to cold, improved the ability of blood vessels to widen, and lowered blood pressure. Additionally, participants experienced reduced inflammation, which is beneficial for overall vascular health. These findings suggest that beetroot juice could be a helpful natural remedy for improving circulation in the hands and feet in individuals with Raynaud's phenomenon, making it easier to manage symptoms and enhance blood flow. Additionally, beet juice has been shown to lower blood pressure, which further supports healthy circulation and prevents blood from pooling in the legs and feet. The anti-inflammatory properties of beet juice also help reduce inflammation in blood vessels and tissues, contributing to overall vascular health. By improving blood flow and reducing inflammation, beet juice helps prevent the conditions that lead to swelling, making it a valuable natural remedy for those looking to optimize circulation and reduce fluid retention in their lower limbs.